Moxibustion is a traditional Chinese medicine therapy using moxa made from dried mugwort. Available scientific evidence does not support claims that Moxibustion is effective in preventing or treating cancer or any other disease, but it plays an important role in the traditional medical systems of China, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, and Mongolia. Suppliers usually age the mugwort and grind it up to a fluff. Practitioners burn the fluff or process it further into a cigar-shaped stick. They can use it indirectly, with acupuncture needles, or burn it on the patient's skin. Terminology: the first Western remarks on Moxibustion can be found in letters and reports written by Portuguese missionaries in 16th century Japan. They called it a euro bota pound oder fogo a euro, a term originally used for round-headed Western cautery irons. Hermann Buskhoff, who published the first Western book on this matter in 1674, used the Japanese word mugusa. As the U is not very strongly enunciated, he spelled it a euro moxa euro. Later authors blended a euro moxa euro with the Latin word combustio. The name of the herb Artemisia species used to produce moxa is yumoji in Japan and aioriko in Chinese. The Chinese names for Moxibustion are jik, or jiksha to the first. Japanese use the same characters and pronounce as kya, and kya jutsu. In Korean the reading is tteum. Korean folklore attributes the development of Moxibustion to the legendary Emperor Dangun. Theory and practice: practitioners use moxa to warm regions and meridian points with the intention of stimulating circulation through the points and inducing a smoother flow of blood and qi. Some believe it can treat conditions associated with the cold, or yang deficiencies in Chinese medicine. It is claimed that Moxibustion militates against cold and dampness in the body, and can serve to turn breech babies. Practitioners claim Moxibustion to be especially effective in the treatment of chronic problems, deficient conditions, and gerontology. B&K, one of the most famous semi-legendary doctors of Chinese antiquity and the first specialist in Moxibustion, discussed the benefits of moxa over acupuncture in his classic work A Euro B&K Neijing. He asserted that moxa could add new energy to the body and could treat both excess and deficient conditions. On the other hand, he advised against the use of acupuncture in an already deficient patient, on the grounds that needle manipulation would leak too much energy. Practitioners may use acupuncture needles made of various materials in combination with moxa, depending on the direction of qi flow they wish to stimulate. There are several methods of Moxibustion. 3 of them are direct scarring, direct non-scarring, and indirect Moxibustion. Direct scarring Moxibustion places a small cone of moxa on the skin at an acupuncture point and burns it until the skin blisters, which then scars after it heals. Direct non-scarring Moxibustion removes the burning moxa before the skin burns enough to scar, unless the burning moxa is left on the skin too long. Indirect Moxibustion holds a cigar made of moxa near the acupuncture point to heat the skin, or holds it on an acupuncture needle inserted in the skin to heat the needle. There is also stick-on moxa. In traditional Chinese medicine there is a belief that Moxibustion is effective at increasing the cephalic positioning of fetuses who were in a breech position before the intervention. A 2012 Cochrane review stated that there is some evidence that Moxibustion may be useful for reducing the need for external cephalic version, but well-designed randomized controlled trials were needed to evaluate the safety and efficacy of Moxibustion. Medical research: the first modern scientific publication on Moxibustion was written by the Japanese physician Hiroshi Matera, who conducted intensive research about the hematological effects of Moxibustion in 1927. 2 years later his doctoral dissertation on that matter was accepted by the medical faculty of the Kyushu Imperial University. Hara's last publication appeared in 1981. According to the American Cancer Society, available scientific evidence does not support claims that Moxibustion is effective in preventing or treating cancer or any other disease. Although some positive results have been reported from studies in China, concern has been expressed that publication bias may result in a falsely positive impression. Parallel uses of mugwort: in many religions of North and South America that predate European colonization, mugwort is regarded as a sacred plant of divination and spiritual healing, as well as a panacea. Mugwort amongst other herbs was often bound into smudge sticks. The Chumash people from Southern California have a similar ritual. Europeans placed sprigs of mugwort under pillows to provoke dreams. And the herb had associations with the practice of magic in Anglo-Saxon times. See also, acupuncture, acupuncture point, references, A.B. Moxibustion. American Cancer Society March 8, 2011. Retrieved August 2013. Wolfgang Michel. Far Eastern Medicine in 17th and early 18th century Germany. Django Bunker Rongu Euro EC 20, 67 Euro 82. Isna 1341-0032 Li Tsao Guo. English translation of Traditional Chinese Medicine, Theory and Practice Ashi Micro Permel ER to the First. PA 11. ISBN A978-7-5426-4084-0. There is a great variety of further Chinese names. Needham, J. Liu G.D. Celestial Lancets, A History and Rationale of Acupuncture and Moxa. Routledge PPA 262. ISBN A0-7007-1458-8. Not all acupuncture points can be used for Moxibustion. A few of them are preferred in both classical literature and modern research. Zuzan E. Dartsui. https www.Moxibustion American Journal of Chinese Medicine, Winter, 2001, Yoichi Kanekura, al. Also see Cochrane Library, ABC Moxibustion, Acupuncture Today. acupuncturetoday.com. Retrieved May 17, 2011. Coyle M.E., Smith C.A., Pete B. Coyle, Miagan E., ed. Cephalic version by Moxibustion for breech presentation. Cochrane Database Syst Rev 5, CD 003928 doi, 10.1002/14651858 CD 003928 Pub 3. PMIDA 22592693. English Summary of S. Hara Euro Unregistered Trademark S. Findings, S. Watanabe. H. Hakata. T. Matsuo. H. Hara. S. Hara. Effects of electronic Moxibustion on immune response I. Zen Nihon Shinkya Gakkai Zazshi 31, 42 Euro 50 Lee, Mississippi. Kang, J. W. Ernst, E. Does Moxibustion work? An overview of systematic reviews. BMC Research Notes 3, 284 doi, 10.1186/1756-0500-3-284. PMCA 2,987,875. PMIDA 21,054,851. Coyle M.E., Smith C.A., Pete B., Cephalic version by Moxibustion for breech presentation, Timbrook, Janice. Chumash Ethnobotany, Plant Knowledge among the Chumash People of Southern California. ISBN A978-1-59714-048-5. External links, W. Michel, Far Eastern Medicine in 17th and early 18th century Germany, Hermann Buskoff, The Gout, More Narrowly Zarked, and Found Out. Together with the Certain Cure thereof. London 1676. W. Michel ed. Fukuoka, March 2003.